How's all my crispy bacon out there, guys? It is your boy, Crispy Chris, and lately I've been being really active on my social media, and I've been seeing a lot of different stories that I really want to talk about, and one story that really popped out towards me was the Game versus Stitches, the rapper, which was a huge controversy between two mainstream rappers, or what I can say is the Game as the mainstream rapper and the up-and-coming rapper, or whatever you want to call it, quote-unquote, for Stitches. And pretty much this whole controversy came along with the Game being down in Florida, where Stitches, quote-unquote, that's his home. Florida is supposedly his house. And it's kind of funny because a lot of these rappers are starting to now call a lot of their hometowns, like the places that they're growing up, their homes, when indictedly they don't even live there usually. And the fact is that they don't even own that city or that town or if you, that state in the sense, because the fact is that these people are just young hustlers trying to become big off of music. And the thing is that the Game was down there at a nightclub, and all of a sudden Stitches was like, you know what, I'm gonna call this fuck out because I'm tired of him talking all this smack behind me. And so Stitches was reportedly going on and off on his Instagram and stuff like that, talking about the Game and all this stuff. And he finally found the Game outside the club, and when the Stitches went up to him and was going to fight him, pretty much the Game's manager knocked him out, clocked him, KO'd his ass, one punch, and it was crazy to think, but Stitches was reportedly arrested for, I believe, possession of marijuana on him, and a couple more things, but I'm not for sure about that. He's only 20 years old, and the thing is that all this drama between Stitches and the Game, it kind of makes me question the things that go on within society, just due to the fact that there's so many different controversies that go on, and people are willing to do these things, or these honorary things that they quote-unquote call greatness, because the fact is that if Stitches was to knock out the Game, or to even get a hit on him, what do you think that would mean for the Game's fans? Do you think they would, like, lose respect for him, or what? Because I feel like Stitches is trying to strive off of the Game's success, and because Stitches is one of those those up-and-coming mainstream rappers just as a local sense, and with the Game coming into his territory, I feel like the Stitches feels very much unwelcome because of the fact that the Game is such a mainstream rapper, and the Game has so much more love and companionship to a lot of his fans because of the fact that the Game worked his ass off to get there. So, in the sense, I feel like Stitches is trying to make a big controversy between a lot of these mainstream rappers in order to get his name out there and things like that, because even after him getting clocked out on the side, supposedly his gang of friends were paid by the Game in order to get his ass jumped after he was released from jail the day after. I don't know if this is all true, but I did see the videos on WorldStar, which kind of made it look really, 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 really real. So I don't know what all this is going to be about, but honestly, the main thing that I want to say is that Stitches is trying to get around off of other people's success, just due to the fact that he was this up-and-coming rapper, and then once you come to like a stalemate, which this actually happens on YouTube all the time, where you start growing your channel so much, and then all of a sudden it comes to a straight line, and you basically have the same amount of views, the same amount of subscribers, and everything like that. So, I feel like Stitches is just trying to get his name out there by using these types of people, because even after the fight, he posted a video talking about how he wanted to do a 1-versus-1 charity fight versus the Game for $10,000, I believe, for the winner's charity. So, what the hell is this going on? Because pretty much, why would you be fined for a charity, first off? Second off, why do you even want to try and fight? I mean, you just got your ass knocked out by the Game's manager, who was seriously 5'6", and you're a big-ass boy like 6'3". Like, come on, man. Quit. You're just getting too much beef for yourself. I'm just saying this just because I feel like Stitches and the Game beef going on right now is kind of a complete time waste or senseless act, because the fact is that Stitches is trying to thrive off of the Game's success, and it's not working out properly as what he wanted to do. Many people do this, especially on YouTube, where they ask for like shoutouts and things like that. But I get it. What if the Game and him were really close, and the Game was like, you know what, I'll do a fight one-on-one, a friendly fight, one-on-one. But no, this is Stitches just trying to call him out because he's been on his territory, on his block, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but what do you guys think about this? Do you think Stitches is trying to make a name for himself by using the game as an example or a prime target to kind of thrive off of? I don't know. That's how I feel, just due to the fact that Stitches has been around for a while, since I believe 2010 or so, and the game's been around for 20 years or so. But there's a lot of beef going on, and there's a lot more background story between the whole beef situation, due to the fact that the game has been switching back and forth from Blood and Crypt and things like that, and Stitches just doesn't have respect for him, just because Stitches is one of those guys that is mainly loyal to who he is and his friends and the people that are surrounded around him. So what do you guys think? Is Stitches doing the right thing, or is he basically going against what we should be thriving for on success? What do you guys think? Make sure to leave it down in the comments below. If you guys know any more information about this situation, please tell me down below. And as always, guys, it's been your boy Chris, and I'm out, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Because just for a common supply drop, it is only 10 crypto keys.